at this time, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing someone that is no stranger to those of us here today. Here in the great city of Newark, we were graced by his presence during the official groundbreaking, and through his foundation, he has provided an incredible amount of support to make the Newarks Genesis Project a reality. So at this time, I'd like to bring up the great John Bon Jovi.
He was introducing Cory Booker. Well, thank you, and welcome to the HELP USA JBJ Soul homes. Today, I believe that the sun is shining brighter in Newark, because today a dream has been realized. 15 months ago, this group set out with a dream to build safe, affordable, accessible, and might I add, green housing. So from that ceremonial shovel in the ground to the ribbon cutting, as I stand here today, I'd like to be the first to say to Ruben and the 50 others, welcome home. In total, these 51 units will be a model for a promise of things to come. But these apartments could not have been possible without so many people. This was, and truly is, a team effort. So first, I'd like to thank our governor, John Corzine, because John was and is a very good friend and an advocate of affordable housing. And it's because of him and his administration that we received the tax credits and government grant programs that assist us in this bill. I'd also like to thank Cory Booker. I've gotten to know Cory Booker over the last couple of years, and I remain a great admirer of the mayor. His passion for your city is immeasurable. His desire to do good and to make a difference is an example to all who believe, and that it's a time for a generation of we and not just a generation of me. I also would like to thank Mimi Box, who runs the JBJ Soul Foundation. It's with her passion and support for each of these projects that she single-handedly eliminated the words no and I can't from the English language. When they say that behind every good man there stands a better woman, please understand that I only stand here today because I am surrounded by great women like Maria and Mimi. Our foundation and our partners remain committed to bringing people together to make a difference. But just like a band or a family, it's a team effort. And it's what I've come to call the power of we. It's with that I have come to say and save my most special thanks for last. Let me tell you about the partnership I have with my favorite clothing designer, Kenneth Cole, and his brilliant, talented, and absolutely 100% committed wife, Maria Cuomo Cole, the director of HELP USA. At HELP USA, the formula essentially is the old proverb. You give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. You teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Their mission is to empower the homeless and those in need to become and remain self-reliant, independent, and productive. Job training and providing support services are key to the success that HELP USA has and will continue to experience. This approach has shown incredible long-term results, and I'm proud that the Soul Foundation are partners with my friends and HELP USA to become just a small part of that change. But please, believe me when I say that none of this here today would have been possible without Maria Cuomo Cole, because it's her vision and her desire to make a difference in people's lives that is truly an inspiration, and she deserves our most heartfelt thanks. And I want to be the one to make sure that she is. So with that, I'd like to thank you one and all for coming and for witnessing in the spirit of Christmas a new beginning. Thank you very much.
We've had a significant number of groundbreakings in the last 3.5 years, and I'm very proud of the fact that here in the North Ward, through his leadership, we opened up a new school. We've opened up new parks here in our great city. We've officially cut the ribbon on beautiful market rate housing. And today, as a council person, I stand proudest because we stand here cutting the ribbon officially for the HELP USA Genesis Project. And none of this would have been possible if it wasn't for the great leadership of the mayor of the City of Newark, the Honorable Cory Booker.
So this is extraordinary to me. It was not that long ago, maybe about 2 years, that I was at a dinner in New York City. Barry and I went over to meet with some dear friends of ours, Maria and Kenneth Cole, and I got a chance to meet two people who have been just extraordinary forces in my life. And I have to say, I was very excited. It took me about all my energy just to remain like cool during the dinner. But I was given a chance to sit down with Dorothea and John Bon Jovi. And during that dinner, what was discussed was this daring dream. Maria and John spoke eloquently with a level of sophistication about the housing needs in our nation and about the vision of doing something extraordinary in Newark. From that dream and that small circle around a dinner table, suddenly things just started falling into place. Many of my friends know that I have a definition of faith that says when you come to the end of all the light you know and you're about to step into the darkness, faith is knowing one of two things will happen. Either you'll find solid ground underneath you, or the universe will send you people who will teach you how to fly. Well, that dream suddenly was a recipient of a whole host of people who gave that dream wings. We were able to encounter people locally, heroes within our community, folks like from the Broadway House, friends of mine who are developers in this community, all who stepped forward and said, what could I do? Local businesses, philanthropists from across the river, and others all coming forward to say, I want to be a part of this dream, I want to be a part of this vision. We will make something extraordinary happen with you. A powerful partnership, a horde of heroes all came together to create something that is an incredible shining light during what is some very dark times. This is a time that we should take stock in the truth of who we are, because we have in a very physical, tangible way manifested the best of our humanity in building this project. Understand this. This is a time that capital has been retreating. It's a time where our economy has been in free fall. And at this very time, a dream was put forth. It was a daring dream. And in the face of savage cynics, caustic critics, and very noxious negativity, we were able to make this dream a reality. We've stood strong, step by step, brick by brick. We've built an edifice to the divinity that exists within the city of Newark. There are people that are going to tell us what we can't do. And as they're standing around talking, there are people like those in this room who are going to go ahead and do it anyway. This is what makes us New Jersey. This is what makes us America. This is what makes us Newark. So I stand here prouder than I have been in a very long time. It is hard for me to believe that just a little over a year ago, we were breaking ground here. But to me, more than ever, I now know that there is nothing that is impossible if we are willing to stand and stand together. And we have to stand now more than ever before, because the challenges are getting greater. We have to stand because people in the past stood for us. They fought for us. They bled for us. We have to stand right now because, as every day, our values are under assault. There are people who will try to marginalize others, who will forget about fragile families. We have to stand because the only way you can make progress is not hoping for it, is not praying for it, or not wishing for it, but by standing up and doing something about it. This is a day that defines us. This is a day of celebration. This is a day where hope is renewed and where the most greatest dreams we have for our country are now again and again and again reasserted through what's happening here. Ruben, it was great to see you stand here, and I have to say I'm very happy your last name is most fitting. I may be the mayor of the city, but I'm proud that you are the mayor of this building. Thank you very much.